afternoon and welcome to the Western Region 8 tournament at the Regency Athletic Complex at Metropolitan State University in Denver. Mike Ray along with Warren Ray, Jeremy Waters, and Cameron Gibson. Good to have you along. And we are about set to go with the national anthem, and we'll talk more about what is coming in the game. Having a little technical difficulties here with the sound. You are watching Region 8 tournament, and we have Reagan from Fort Collins that's going to sing the national anthem. So you heard a very nicely done rendition from Reagan from Fort Collins. We'll be talking to her in just a little bit, and we're going to have now the Code of Conduct.
Would you please repeat the American Legion Code of Sportsmanship after me? I will keep the rules. Would you repeat that after me, please? I will keep the rules. I will keep faith with my teammates. I will keep my temper. I will keep myself fit. I will keep a stout heart in defeat. I will keep my pride under in victory. I will keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
So you heard the Code of Conduct, and really this is one of the major pillars of Colorado American Legion baseball, of course, around since 1925. The tournament this year consists of 8 teams, 2 from Colorado, Arizona, California, New Mexico, Utah, and Texas, and Nevada. So far, the 2 Colorado teams have advanced and undefeated. And last year it was Henderson, Nevada, who won both the Region 8 tournament here in Denver and then went on to win the World Series in Shelby, North Carolina. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back in about 30 seconds. You're watching Region 8 Tournament Baseball from Denver.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Region 8 baseball tournament. Good to have you along here from Denver. And it is the, literally, if you want to call it the visitors, the League City, Texas team. They're in red. And it is the Rocky Mountain Lobos, of course, here from Colorado up in the Fort Collins area. And it is Fort Collins in the field. Next pitch taken for a ball. Count goes to 1 strike. For League City leading it off, it's Jonathan McKay, the center fielder, takes a strike. Then it's Joe Villarreal, and then it's Garrett Poston. So both of these teams won their initial game yesterday. That's why they're in the 4 o'clock game. And, of course, Greeley Gojos will be up second, and that will be coming up at 7 o'clock, another winner's circle, if you will. But you have to have double elimination, basically 2 games, and you're out, and already New Mexico has been eliminated. So the count evens at 2 strikes. In the field for Rocky Mountain in center field, it's Sam Cathcart. Aaron Laux, the shortstop. Cade Nelson, the third baseman. At first base, Ben Knauer. Left fielder is Garrett Fisher. Jared Pipo catching this afternoon. At second base, Will Vassar. Little nubber going down the first base line. That should go foul. And they do call it foul. And it's Keanu Cobb in right field, and pitching is Jake Campbell. So very important game here for both of these teams. Really the key, as you know, is momentum. And you can literally go on and still win the tournament. But again, it makes it a lot harder if you have one loss under your belt. And so far there are a host of teams that have done that already. Next pitch is fouled away. Count goes full at 3-2. We're just underway here in Denver. Good to have you along. The Western Region 8 tournament at the Regency Athletic Complex Center. Next pitch is whacked, and it's a base hit. So League City opens it up with a single from McKay, and it's going to be Joe Villarreal. So as you know, or maybe you don't know, across the nation there are 8 regional tournaments going on as we speak. Colorado, this is the second set of 2. They usually do it in pairs as far as running regional tournaments for 2 years. So this is the second year that Metro has had the tournament. Back in 2015 and 2016, it was held in Boulder. But as we've heard when we talked with some of the players with League City, they were really excited about coming back to Colorado and playing in this tournament. First pitch is wide. Count goes to 1-0. One man on, nobody out. League City at bat. Of course, they're in the red with their blue helmets and white pants. Both teams very scrappy. Both teams very good about extending the count. Ball gets away from the first baseman, Nelson, so the runner will advance to second. Opportunity here early for League City. League City is coached by Steve Whittington. A lot of fun talking with the coaches and the players. Of course, trying to introduce them to Voodoo Donuts. Curveball crossing the plate, evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Mike Ray, Warren Ray, and of course Jeremy Waters and Cameron Gibson bringing it to you. Good to have you along. Region 8 Tournament Baseball here from Denver. Beautiful day here again, beautiful blue sky. Temperatures in the low 80s. That's hit to left field. Left fielder ranges in about 8 steps, but it drops for a base hit. Might have misjudged that due to the sun because he really made an easier attempt, and that's a very good hustling outfield for Rocky Mountain, and not able to really get the handle on the vision part of it was Garrett Fisher. So there's 2 men on and nobody out. We're still in the top half of the first inning. Garrett Poston, who is the starting pitcher for League City, the number 3 hitter, and then of course it's Josh Blankenship, who is the power hitter in the 4 spot. Whacked down the left field line, and that's foul. So greeted rudely here a little bit, Jake Campbell, couple of base hits, and League City in business early. Want to say hello to all the folks in League City. Of course, we brought you this last year. Really enjoyed, of course, visiting with all the players and the coaches. So again, a special hello to all the fans in League City. So we will be webcasting not only today at 4 and 7 o'clock, but tomorrow we'll come on at 3:30 and then at 7. And then on Saturday it'll be 3 and 7. And of course the championship game will be on Sunday at noon. 2 men on, nobody out. League City with 2 hits in the ball game. 1 error here so far for Rocky Mountain. Missing outside, count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Two similar teams, if you think about what we're seeing here. They're both very good at extending the count. They're both very selective in the way that they swing at baseballs. So in other words, you're going to see longer pitch counts or bigger pitch counts because they have very good eyes at the plate. Ball 4, so now the bases are loaded. This is huge, unusual to see, and right away Scott Bullock going to go out and talk to his pitcher. Rocky Mountain Lobos, of course, coming out of Fort Collins, just up north here from Denver, about 55 to 60 miles, and of course they are the first of the teams that we're going to be covering here tonight. Of course, keep in mind it was last year that, of course, Rocky Mountain did not come to the regional. They have been in the state tournament many, many times. They won the state A tournament undefeated, came into the state A tournament this year at 14-4, and of course defeated Greeley Gojos every time that they played them during the season, except for one, and then of course defeated them 2 times in the state A tournament. Gojos will be up a little bit later on here this evening that we will webcast. But traditionally, you will see a lot of fundamental baseball here by Fort Collins. Very common that you will see, especially when they get up to bat, trying to bunt their way on. First pitch taken for a strike at the knees with the curveball. And it's 0-1. So keep in mind, bases are loaded. We're just starting here. Fans, I probably are erupting in League City, Texas right now. Got a good opportunity. Same location, same result. Curveball, and it's strike 2. So Jay Campbell doing a tightrope walk a little bit here early in the ball game. Infield playing up. Next pitch missing, trying to tease him with that. Count goes to 1-2 strikes. Traditionally, when we see Rocky Mountain, they get fast starts. We haven't seen them, of course, this being the top half of the first inning. Whack to the third baseman, goes home, gets the force. Nice play, trying to get the double, but not able to hang on to it was Nelson. But a nice attempt there, and they do stop the run from scoring. So there's one out, and their bases loaded. So again, good fundamental baseball here by Rocky Mountain. So Drew Shaver stepping to the plate, the right fielder. First pitch whacked. It could be a base hit. It is. One run will score. Here comes the throw. If it's in time, not able to get the tag down. So 2 runs are in for League City. So Garrett Poston on the close play, sliding in, and just not able to draw it in and get the tag down. You can see literally the ball popping from the catcher's glove. But a good throw nonetheless from left field. So it's 2-0 League City, top half of the first inning. Good to have you along. Region 8 tournament baseball. So some discussion between Steve Whittington and the umpire. Discussion over, men at first and seconds with 1 out. Curveball that's hit down the right field line. This could be tough if it's fair. It is fair, and that's going to be a tough play. Runner's going to score here for League City, and they call it a ground rule double. So now men at second and third with 1 out. So far in the ball game, 4 hits for League City. Alec Lamar stepping to the plate here for League City. Men at second and third. Fly ball will score potentially another run. 3 runs in so far here for League City. First pitch is wide. Count goes to 1 and no strikes. Same location, same result on the fastball. Now it's 2 balls and no strikes. So these are 2 teams that, even if they get behind by 3 or 5 runs, both have the ability to come back. That's one of the signatures of both of these 2 teams. Hitting the outside corner, count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. So Scott Bullock got to be very happy about what he has seen coming into this game with the way that the Lobos played yesterday with that 5-3 victory. Next pitch hit to right field. That's going to be a base hit. Another run will score. Whittington holds up his runner at third, and it's a 4-0 ball game. So really got that one up just a little bit on the outside corner, and a nice at bat, just sending it to right field, going to opposite field. So Leo Lopez, the second baseman, he is the number 8 batter, stepping to the plate, still 1 out. So Jake Campbell getting touched up early here, already 5 hits in the ball game and 4 runs on the board. First pitch going to be a little bit wide. Runners are at the corners. Looking bunt. Oh, they're going to hang him up here at third. There's the throw and the tag, and they get the second out. So you could see squaring around to bunt, and it looked like a suicide squeeze, which obviously failed. So there's 2 down, and that was a big play here for Fort Collins, much needed. You can hear the wind whipping up just a little bit into our microphones here. But a good opening act here for League City in the top half of the first inning. Going to be a high chopper to the pitcher. Campbell going to go to first, gets the final out. But 5 hits and 4 runs. We're just a half an inning into this. 4-0 at League City. You're watching Region 8 Tournament Baseball from Denver.
Play ball. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Welcome back to the Regency Athletic Complex here at Metropolitan State University. It's Region 8 Tournament Baseball, and it's the Rocky Mountain Lobos in the bottom half of the first inning looking to answer back. It's going to be John Cathcart. Count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike, followed by Aaron Laux, and then it's Cade Nelson, the third baseman. On the mound for League City, it's Brendan Allen. Actually, check that. It is Garrett Poston on the mound. We'll give you the lineups in the field momentarily. Next pitch taken for a strike. Now count goes full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. But what an explosion early here for League City, putting up 5 hits and 4 runs. Next pitch waved at for a strike, and he goes down. So going a little bit high with that letter high fastball and getting the strikeouts. So a good start for Garrett Poston. Looks like he likes to work a little bit fast. 1 down, first pitch taken for a strike outside corner, and it's now 0-1. In the field for League City, it's Jonathan McKay in center field. Joe Villarreal, the shortstop. Of course, as we mentioned, Garrett Poston swung on and missed for strike 2 pitching. Josh Blankenship, the catcher, number 16. Drew Shaver, number 4, in right field. Third baseman is Cordell Brook Dupla, or Dupla, if I said it correctly, number 25. Alec Lamar playing first base, number 23. Leo Lopez, second base, number 22. Next pitch going to be hit to the shortstop. One hopper comes firing and gets the second out. And it's Brandon Allen, number 33, playing left field. So coming out real quick, firing and getting what you want your pitcher to do, get ground outs and strikeouts. And it's a good start here for League City and Garrett Poston. Nelson stepping to the plate, first pitch missing outside. It's now 1 ball and no strikes. Nelson, of course, very good hitter, also a very good pitcher we've seen in relief. Good curveball. Next one in the turf. And we do say turf. It's natural, or not natural, I should say, unnatural. So you saw the big high bounce off of the turf. 2-0 pitch. Going to be hit to the shortstop again. To Hopper. Nice throw and gets the final out. So a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom half of the first, or actually one complete. And it's 4-0, League City.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Top half of the second inning. Good to have you along from the Regency Athletic Complex Center here in Denver. Great ball game already for League City, Texas, coming out and scoring 4 runs. They're up to the plate now, looking to add some more here in the top half of the second inning. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray, and Jeremy Waters bringing it to you. Good to have you along. You look at what happened pitching-wise, really the difference was not only was Jake Campbell getting the ball up, and of course League City just doing a terrific job of getting the hits and going opposite field, and really wherever the ball was pitched, waved at for strike. And there's one down. But the difference in pitching as far as pitch count, Campbell had 30 in the first inning to Garrett Poston's 13. So Garrett Poston able to get some strikeouts and some ground outs. And now we sit here as we are in the second inning with a 4-0 lead. So we're back to the top of the lineup. It's Jonathan McKay, followed by Joe Villarreal. Missing outside, count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Just missing outside, count goes to 2-1. Looking bunt right back to the pitcher, easy play, and there's quickly 2 outs. So Campbell making it look a lot easier here in the second inning, settling down. And, you think about the stage that a lot of these players are coming into, and this is a team that's made up of sophomores, juniors, and sprinkled with a few to-be seniors next year. Hit up the middle, and it's a base hit with 2 outs. So Villarreal 2 for 2 in the ball game. And coming to the plate is Garrett Poston, the pitcher. So if you're Garrett Poston, you got to feel pretty good right now, looking to add some more fun. Of course, we saw him coming in on the play at home, and the catcher FIFO was not able to get the tag down, and Poston basically beating the play. Not in time. Runner at first, 2 outs, of course, 2 outs single. League City looking to extend it. Next pitch going to be a little bit wide. So Campbell being tested early, drops a strike in with the curveball. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. So, of course, it's been warm here in Denver, but a lot nicer than it was, say, a couple of weeks ago, where we were posting 100-degree weather. High chopper to the second baseman. Quick flip, and that will do it. So a good inning here for Jake Campbell, settling down. And after 1.5 in the books, it's a 4-0 ball game, League City.
Play ball. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball.
So it's going to be Ben Knauer to lead off the bottom half of the second. Good to have you along. American Legion Region 8 Tournament Baseball here from Denver. Down by 4 runs, and it's important that you stay close with League City. Knauer waves at it. Letter high fastball, and it's now 0-1. So a good start here for Garrett Poston. Really just coming out challenging batters. Hits the outside corner with the fastball, and quickly it's 0-2. Knauer, of course, a lot of power. Just missing, trying to tease him with that fastball. And the count goes to 1-2. That's popped up, and it's hit to right field. Right fielder should have a play. Ranging and makes the catch for the first out. So really, you look at once Rocky Mountain got settled down on the pitching side, it has been more of a pitcher's game, even though there's a 4-run spot put up in the top half of the first inning. So it's Fisher going to step to the plate here for Rocky Mountain. Of course, good contact hitter. We've kind of painted a picture here of him in the last day or so. First pitch missing. It's now 1 ball and no strikes. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray, and Jeremy Waters bringing it to you. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Poston delivers a little bit low. Count goes to 2-2. Keep in mind, this is one of the slower starts that we've seen with Rocky Mountain. Catches the inside corner. So a good battle here between Poston and Fisher. Fisher trying to get it started here in the bottom half of the second inning. Good to have you along. We'll see what kind of strategy Scott Bullock goes with. At times, just to break it up, he'll look to go bunt. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and he strikes him out, so there's 1 down. What I like that I see here with Poston so far in this ball game is that he's keeping the ball down, especially down at the knees, and occasionally will go with the high fastball, a little bit letter high and even a little bit higher, and has Rocky Mountain swinging. First pitch taken for a ball, and it's now 1-0. So the catcher, Jared Fipo, of course, very good catcher, very good hitter. He's in the number 6 spot, and potentially Cooper Axe to follow. Next pitch going to be low for a ball. So this is really a golden opportunity here for Rocky Mountain, much needing clearly an opportunity to try to scratch their way back in here. Of course, so far, League City looking very sharp, not only fielding, but pitching. Next pitch going to be a little bit high, and he walks him. So coming to the plate will be Cooper Axe. He's the designated hitter, and potentially Will Vassar, the second baseman. So you can see clearly they will be looking force play at second, meaning League City. Bifo getting a good lead. He does have good speed for a catcher. First pitch taken for a strike in the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Not in time on the throw. So keeping him close. Obviously, they're going to try to get out of this quickly with a double play. League City so far very sharp in this ball game. Next pitch taken for a strike in the outside corner. Painting the black. Of course, we've seen that a lot here with Poston here early in this ball game, going inside corner with that curveball for the right-handed batters. Missing just a little bit high. One ball, 2 strikes. Poston delivers. Cued foul on the curveball, and you can see the action on that. And you think about it, when pitchers come to Colorado, and you hear that a lot in pro sports, how it's a little bit harder to pitch in mile-high country. So again, having to adjust in regards to your curveball and where the location begins when you snap it is very important. Of course, hanging the curveball doesn't help any, and of course, balls can fly easily out of this park with the nice weather that we're having here. Nice location, catching him on the inside corner for strike 3. So another good inning here for League City and Poston. And after, to complete, it's 4-0 League City on top.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. Snake. A high fly ball into right field. She is gone.
And welcome back to the Regency Athletic Complex here in Denver. Region 8 Tournament Baseball. We're in the top half of the third inning. This is the 4 o'clock game. League City, Texas, of course, on top, 4-0. And they're at bats. First pitch taken for a ball, and it's now 1-0. So Campbell in the ball game, really starting to settle down here for Fort Collins, much needed. Do not count the Lobos out. This is a very scrappy team also, very similar to League City. Curveball catches him on the inside corner. Count evens at 1-1. So for League City, it's Josh Blankenship waving at strike 2. Followed by Shaver, and then it's Cordell Brook Dupla. Going to be a tapped foul. Count still remains. So really the key here for Fort Collins is to put the lid on the scoring. I mean, so obvious, right? Don't need to be a rocket scientist for that one. But again, look to nibble their way back into this, and Fort Collins does have a lot of firepower that we have covered here on Rad Sports over the last few games. And of course has firepower over the fences as well. 0-2 pitch hits him. And you can see going to have to walk that one off. So he's going to enter and take his time going to first. So it looks like Steve Whittington going to go talk to his player and make sure he's okay. And usually you see a player shake it off pretty quick, but he is hurt. He must have caught him right on the elbow and on the funny bone, as they say. I don't know why they call it the funny bone. Really, it's not too funny when you get hit there with a good fastball hitting you. So they're going to work that one over, and most likely he'll stay in the ball game. But then nonetheless, not a lot of fun when it's your turn to take one, as they say, for the team. So as we mentioned, the Lobos come in. This is a team that does not have any graduating seniors. A lot of these teams, you do see that. You'll see that with Greeley Gojos, where a lot of the players that play on the team aren't graduating seniors. Some heading off to college, some not. But the Lobos are a team basically of sophomores, juniors, and 2B seniors. Bullock, of course, meaning the coach, loves to give his team an opportunity. Now that shows a lot of character. Gets up and whacks a base hit after taking one off the arm. So somehow he must have fouled it. And very quickly, right back in business is League City here in the top half of the third inning. So making it interesting. Thank you, sir. Got a lot of good people here. Scott Gibson delivering the water, keeping us nice and hydrated here. Of course, taking it up to the staff upstairs. Campbell delivers outside. Count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. So League City with an opportunity here, third inning. Try to add some more pressure, if you will, offensively. It's going to be a high chopper to the third baseman. Nelson backhands it, goes across the diamond, makes a beautiful throw to get him in time. So Nelson, one of those players that you're going to have to watch for the future. Of course, a younger player. Not only plays a very good third base, you can see that arm displayed, but is a very good pitcher, and he's the number 3 hitter in the lineup. So keep your eyes on Cade Nelson in the years to come here for the Lobos. So runner at second, 1 out. There's the curveball catching the outside corner. And you can see clearly starting to really get a handle now is Jake Campbell. And it's 0-1. On deck is Alec Lamar. That's popped up. First baseman in foul territory. Steps back about a few steps, makes the catch. Quickly 2 out. So another good play. And that was a challenging, towering ball. And it's Ben Knauer taking it in. So 2 outs. So Alec Lamar going to step to the plate. Part of that barrage of 6 hits in the first inning, literally, so far. It has been Campbell that has really settled down here for the Lobos. Of course, Poston doing a terrific job as well, keeping the zeros on the scoreboard for League City. First pitch taken for a strike, outside corner, and it's now 0-1. So clearly in this ball game is Rocky Mountain. Really, the bats are going to have to start coming alive and able to get to Poston. Poston, of course, doing a great job of location. Curveball missing this time. Little sidearm action there, trying to tease the batter and, of course, try to back him up in his heels. The infamous term of jelly legging, trying to jelly leg him. Count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw not in time. Of course, a little bit wide from Campbell. But not surprised to see with Rocky Mountain making good plays in the field. Of course, they're very efficient there. Knauer, of course, handling that high fly ball. 2 outs, 1 ball, 1 strike, runner on second. Top half of the third. That's hit down the right field line. It's going to go foul. Runner will have to go back to second. But a lot of times you will see with the Lobos, that's a team that does capitalize on mistakes. So very important for League City that they don't make mistakes in the field, because the Lobos are very good about hitting behind runners and also extending counts and getting pitch counts up. Next pitch going to be a little bit high. Count evens at 2-2. One of the things that really, if you think about League City, and I actually experienced this was banquet night, is they're very spirited. A lot of good camaraderie there with League City, Texas. Swung on and missed for strike 3, pulling the string, and that was a big out. So Campbell really doing a good job and really showing a lot of character. So after 2.5 in the books, 4-0, League City.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Safe. High
Welcome back to the Regency Athletic Complex Center. It is the bottom half of the third inning. Good to have you along. Rocky Mountain Lobos stepping up to the plate. Opportunity here, trying to get back in. Of course, Campbell coming back and doing a good job of mixing speeds and, of course, getting ground outs and fly outs for the Lobos. So now it's the Lobos' turn to try to get some runs in and get it going. Next pitch taken for a strike, and it's now 1-1 strike. One of the fun things that we get to do is to visit with a lot of the players. Of course, Brandon Allen, we have not had a chance to really visit with him, who's up to the plate. But it was really a lot of fun handing out voodoo donuts to a lot of the Lobos yesterday. Fouled away. Count evens or stays at 1-2 strikes. And one of the other fun things that we get to do here at the tournament is we get to meet a lot of different people, including singers. And we're going to be talking to the young lady who did the national anthem. Next pitch is whacked. It's going to go for a base hit just over the shortstop's head. So a good start here for the Lobos in the bottom half of the third inning. So we are talking to Regan. Regan, what's your last name? I'm sorry to catch that.
Bartow.
Bartow. Okay, Regan. What do you think of the game so far?
It's good. I like baseball a lot, so
Do
it's
ya?
really nice to watch.
Now, do you play softball or play any sports yourself?
No, I do mostly choir and TV production at my school.
Nice. Okay, so this might be a little old hat
Yeah.
here for you. Okay. We'll talk more to you in just a moment. So there's nobody out, an opportunity here for the Lobos to strike back, and it's good timing. Really, they're kind of doing what we see with Greeley Gojos, where they start exploding in the third inning and it opening up with a base hit. Poston delivers in the turf, dug out nicely. Count goes to 1-0. So, Regan, how long have you been singing? Obviously, you did a really nice rendition of the national anthem. We enjoyed that. You're going to do the second one here tonight as well?
No, I'm doing 12:30 and 3:30 tomorrow.
Very good. Okay. I want to talk more about your potential career. Gets in the turf. Catcher not able to come up with it, so the runner advances to second. Good opportunity here for the Lobos. So do you go to school in Fort Collins, obviously?
Yeah, I do.
What school do you go to?
Fossil Ridge.
Uh-oh. Can we
Yeah.
mention that name? I guess we can here, right?
Yes, I was actually supposed to go to Rocky freshman year and then transferred over.
And that's a great school. I've been over to Fossil Ridge, and really some nice people. Of course, the students are great there as well. I want to ask you more about what you've been learning in school. 2 balls, no strikes, and right away we do see the runner on second. Next pitch taken for a strike. Count goes to 2-1. So Kiana Cobb, who is a sophomore, we had a chance to talk with him back in the State A tournament. Golden opportunity, good hitter. Swung on and missed for strike 2, evens the count at 2-2. So, Regan, obviously, what year are you in school at Fossil Ridge?
I'll be a sophomore next year.
Man, we got all these talented young people here. You make me a little jealous here. That's great. I want to talk to you more about your media. Next pitch fouled away. Count still even at 2-2. So, media, what do you like about in your media classes? What do you do there?
I mainly produce a lot of little segments for our weekly episodes, and then I do sound and for live streams.
So when you say weekly episodes, are we talking like soap operas here? Something happened evil in the cafeteria or something, or
More like announcements, PSAs, funny stuff, just for the school every week.
Nice. That sounds like fun. I want to get back to you on that. So the count goes full at 3-2. Great opportunity here for the Lobos. Base hit could score him with the speed on the pads. Catches them looking for strike 3. Wow, that was a big pitch by Poston. And there's one down. So it's going to be John Cathcart, of course, the leadoff hitter, number 1 hitter, followed by Aaron Laux. Cathcart, of course, very speedy. Tough out when you have the ground ball. Poston set. Swung on and missed for strike 1. So, producer, tell me, is that something you want to do in the future? Do you want to continue to sing, do a little bit more? What's your career plans?
With TV, I'm not really sure what I want to go into. And then mainly I'm looking at music, cosmetology, or something in the sciences after high school.
So if you do cosmetology, anything you can do for this face of mine? What do you think?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, good. That's why I'm behind the pictures. You notice that? I don't show a whole lot of people this face. A lot safer that way, and we save on cameras too, by the way. Yeah, they're a little expensive. So the count with the bouncing ball literally advances the runner to third. We're talking with Regan, of course, from Fossil Ridge. She'll be back tomorrow to do some more national anthems. Just missing. Count goes to 2-1. So, you know, it's funny, Regan. A lot of people say that baseball's a little bit slow or it's this or that. They have reasons. Why do you like baseball? I love baseball, but I'm curious why you like it.
I grew up around my grandma, and my grandma always watches it, and so I come to a lot of games with her. I used to do t-ball as a kid, and I don't know. I've always really liked it.
Nice. Have you ever thought about being like a play-by-play announcer for baseball?
No.
All right. Just thought we'd maybe see a debut here potentially, but that's cool. I won't make you do play-by-play yet. Okay. All right. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fly ball could score a run here for the Lobos. There's 1 out. Of course, on the pass ball, advancing the runner to third. Waved at for strike, and that is another big strikeout here for Poston. Just challenging the batter, and quickly there's 2 outs. So Aaron Laux now looking to try to cash in the runner. You don't want to leave opportunities behind when you have a team as executing as well as League City is here this afternoon. First pitch outside corner, painting the black, and it's now 0-1. So do you get out and get a chance to watch baseball very much over at Fossil Ridge?
Not specifically the games there. I'm planning on getting more active this next year, but I've come to quite a few Rockies games this summer. So.
And they're really good right now, and they're taking on my Dodgers, you know, right now.
Went to the Star Wars game, and they won that, so that was really, really nice.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on third. Poston delivers, swung on and missed, just blew it by him. Count goes to 1-2. So very impressive when you see a guy like Poston coming up here. What do you think? I mean, power pitching. I'm going to test you a little bit here. Power, finesse. What do you think of this pitcher from Texas so far?
I don't know. Like, yeah, probably a lot of power behind the pitch, a lot of practice, a lot of work. I used to do volleyball, so I know how much work has to go into getting it good. So.
Well, I think he did a terrific job with a couple of strikeouts and, of course, stranding a runner here for the Lobos. So after 3 in the books, it is a 4-0 ball game, and it is the League City Texans on top.
Play ball. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Leo Lopez in the top half of the 4th inning, League City, Texas, to start it off. Of course, we saw some outstanding pitching hit to the third baseman, Nelson. Gets the first out, 1 pitch, 1 out. You can't ask for a better start here for Rocky Mountain here in the top half of the 4th inning. We are going 7. Again, we have special thanks to Regan Bartow, not only for doing a great version of the national anthem, but having to put up with my foolishness here behind the mic. Next pitch taken, and it's inside. Count goes to 1-0. Swung on and missed. Count evens at 1-1. So really you think about what happened. Most of the action, if you will, was in the first inning. League City with 6 hits in that first inning. And of course, one error by Rocky Mountain, of course, extended it. And it's been 4 spot, and that's all we've seen by both teams. 1 hit so far for the Rocky Mountain Lobos. But keep in mind, a terrific job being done here by Garrett Poston. Low pitch count and, of course, big strikeouts just when they needed it in the last inning, because there was clearly an opportunity there for Rocky Mountain to get on the board. Denver, Colorado, beautiful day here. Wind starting to whip up a little bit, keep us nice and cool. Shade starting to creep in. This is the first game of our webcast. Going to be a slow roller for Nelson. Comes up firing, and he gets him. That was a huge play by Cade Nelson. You could see almost at a full gallop, if you will, and making that throw to get it just in time. So 2 down. This is what you need to stay in a ball game. Your infield outfielders doing a great job, not giving up any errors, and allowing your pitcher to settle down, which is what's happened. First pitch taken for a strike. Outside corner, and it's 0-1. So Jonathan McKay with 2 outs, looking to try to get something going here in the 4th inning. Looks at a ball, and it's now 1-1. Next pitch, hit to the second baseman, comes up firing, and he gets the final out. So a 1-2-3 inning for Rocky Mountain, much needed. And of course, nice pitching here by Jake Campbell as we head to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 League City.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Bottom half of the fourth inning, and it's the Regency Athletic Complex here at Metropolitan State University in Denver. Region 8 tournament baseball, 4-0 in the guys in the red in the field, meaning League City. We have a change on the mound. It's Cordell Brook Dupla in from his third base position, basically just switching. And Garrett shot hit and not dug out, so Nelson on in the bottom half of the fourth inning. So Garrett Poston moving to third base. Of course, you can see the arm that he had was really masterful in the way that he handled Rocky Mountain and keeping it literally to one hit. So Knauer stepping to the plate. Really some of their better hitters in the lineup, number 3 and number 4. First pitch taken for a ball, and it's now 1-0. Knauer, of course, hit that home run in the State A tournament that we brought to you here on Rad Sports. Good to have you along wherever you're watching. I want to say hello to League City, Texas, and whoever is watching across the nation. 2 balls, no strikes. Nelson on first. Dupla delivers, going to be low. Count goes to 3-0. So being very careful, understandably, with Knauer. Knauer, of course, we've mentioned several times his power and ability to extend hits inside, and he walks them. So Garrett Fisher going to step to the plate. 2 men on, nobody out. We're in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Good to have you along. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray, and Jeremy Waters bringing it to you on Rad Sports. You can watch a rewind of this as much as you like. You can go to our website, to our YouTube channel, or, of course, on Facebook. Ian the Turf, count goes to 1-0. So very hard sometimes when you're coming in, better in the middle innings rather than in pressure situations towards the end of the ball game. But Dupla in a tough spot here with 2 men on and nobody out. Next pitch hit to right field. Right fielder going to range over, going to be a tough play, drops, and it's a fair ball. So Bullock going to wave Nelson in, and they're going to call it a ground rule double. So 1 run is in for Rocky Mountain. It's a 4-1 ball game. So the catcher, Pipo, another good stick stepping to the plate here for the Lobos. 2 hits and 1 run here for the Lobos. 6 hits and 4 runs for League City. So Dupla stepping in and getting greeted with a hit, a double. And that's hit deep. That's well hit. Racing back. Makes the catch over the shoulder for the out at the track. But another run scores here for the Lobos. So it's a 4-2 ball game. So Pipo hitting it to the track allows Nelson to score. So runner at second. And there's 1 out. Cooper Axe going to step to the plate. Base hit, potentially with the speed on the bases, could score another run. Like I said, do not step away from this viewing screen wherever you're at. Both teams can light it up quickly. First pitch taken inside, and it's ball 1. American Legion Baseball since 1925. We've said that a number of times. Of course, a lot of careers launched because of this, both in Major League Baseball. Next pitch on the outside corner. 1-1. And we always think about Major League Baseball. What else does it do? Well, American Legion goes into civics. They go into many areas. Swung on and missed. They do call it a strike, went around. Count goes to 1-2. But the veterans just keep serving after they've done their time and their duty protecting us, keeping us nice and safe so we can play baseball. Taken on the inside, just missing. Count goes to 2-2. But a lot of money is donated by American Legion, up in the 3 million mark as far as participants in the program, of course, all veteran-based. And they donate to a lot of good causes. Hit to right field. This should be the second out. The runner actually is dropped. We'll see if they do call him out. So it must have just popped out of the glove, so there is 2 down. So the runner does not advance. Will Vassar, the second baseman, with 2 outs, trying to score. Of course, with the speed on the pads, a good clean base hit could score another run. So Vassar, of course, another good stick, good contact hitter, of course, very selective. Dupla, that's hit sharply foul down the right field line. Count goes to 0-1. But what's been really a pleasure and a treat is watching these two teams play very good fundamental baseball and able to react to mistakes. There goes the runner. It's a hit and run. Going to be a high chopper to the second baseman. Goes the easy way to first, and they get the final outs. But very importantly here for Rocky Mountain, scoring 2 in the bottom half of the 4th inning for a complete 4-2 League City.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Top half of the 5th inning, it's Villarreal to start it off here for League City, Texas. 2 runs were put on the scoreboard by Rocky Mountain in the bottom half of the 4th inning. We're in the 5th inning going 7, 4-2 ball game. The guys in red and white, League City, of course, with the blue helmets, looking to add some more. Missing outside, count goes to 1-1. So you think of the job that we have seen here. Next pitch, missing. 2 balls and 1 strike. But Jay Campbell doing a great job of really settling in. Whacked down the left field line foul. You could hear that one. Count is at 2-2. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray, and Jeremy Waters bringing it to you. Rad Sports, that's going to be a high chopper down the third base line. Nelson close to it, but of course it went foul. Nelson playing a beautiful third base here today for the Lobos, of course, with that couple of great plays on the run. If I were a scout, I'd be watching him. Speaking of Nelson, going to go with the backhand across the diamond. And they get him by a half a step. What a great play by Nelson. Again, Cade having really a highlight reel day as far as in the field. There's 1 out. So Poston, who now is playing third base, of course, started as the pitcher. for League City, stepping to the plate with 1 out. That's whacked. Oh, off the glove. Wow, that was hit hard to Vassar. Vassar kind of came up a little bit fast, but the ball was hit right to him and hit off the top of his glove. So they are going to call that an error, and there's a runner on. But that was hit sharply. So Blankenship going to step to the plate. Great opportunity here for League City. This is a team that can rally with 1 and 2 outs. First pitch is fouled away down the right field line. Count goes to 0-1. So Campbell getting ahead early in the counts, and that shows you not only the maturity, but really the settling down of the pitcher. Getting ahead now in the last couple of innings on the batters here for League City. It's 0-1. There's the bunt, and it goes down the right field line. We'll see if it went off the plate. We'll see if it's a strike or if it's a foul ball. We'll see how they call this. It looks like, yep, foul ball. Discussion right away. Scott Bullock coming out to get clarification. Really kind of a page out of Scott Bullock's book, running with the drag bunt, trying to get him over quickly. So there's going to be a discussion here in regards to the 3 umpires are going to get together and decide what the call is. Clearly, if you're a Lobo fan, you're thinking foul ball, of course, hitting the plate. If you're a League City fan, you're thinking, of course, this is fair, and the runner should be on first. So you can see the discussion quickly ended. And we're not sure, but it does look like they're going to award him first base. Actually, and we'll see it. You could see the batter literally had something in his eye also. So trying to attend to his eye. Yep, they're looking it over, and I'm looking over and seeing he got something in his eye that must have bounced off the turf. Now, if you've ever played on turf, the unique thing about turf is that there are little black particles that they keep it on the turf. That's part of the process here on any turf field. So what I think has happened is when the ball bounced up, it must have knocked some of that black material up, and it must have gotten in his eye. They're trying to wash it out and clean it for him. So that's where it makes it really weird and really creative. If you think about playing, you'd think that turf would really alleviate some problems. Really, the only problem that you have with turf is that black material that's in it. A lot of football players, of course, who play on this type of material also have that and will complain about that. So again, Steve Whittington taking a look to see if his player is okay. And it's Josh Blankenship, the catcher. How important is it for them to keep Blankenship in the ball game? You don't want to lose your star catcher due to material flying, literally, and getting into his eye. This is taking a lot longer than we would expect generally. So we're not sure, again, if there's any kind of damage being done, but it looks like Blankenship is going to continue. Had a chance to talk with Josh, and he was thrilled about trying to get some voodoo donuts delivered. So being a trooper, we had to just make a special delivery here to Josh because he's going to continue in the ball game. So the count is at 0-2. They do count that as a foul ball. And there's a runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch taken for a ball. Count goes to 1-2. So Campbell with 2 strikes on Blankenship. Comes with the curveball, fouled away. Good battle by Josh. One of those players that you watch in the future does a terrific job behind the plate. Count stays at 1-2. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray, and Jeremy Waters. Of course, he is a veteran shooting today for us at first base. Swung on a miss, struck him out for 2 outs. So really teasing him, and that's a smart move to try to tease him with that curveball. It was effective, and he waved at it, and there's quickly 2 down. So we're in the top half of the 5th inning. We are going 7. This is the 4 o'clock game. We will be featuring Greeley Gojos. That'll be coming up in the 2nd game. That's whacked to the shortstop. Comes up firing from the hole, but it's wide. So clearly a base hit, just not able to get the throw on the mark. So League City hitting that sharply to the hole. And you could see the shortstop had to really take his time to deliver that. Planted the foot literally to try to get the throw, but in doing so and not able to do the bang bang, was a little bit late, and his throw was errant. So now you have runners at first and second with 2 outs. We're going to take a short break. You're watching American Legion Baseball here on Rad Sports. There's 2 outs in the throw. You could see Dupla, who came to the plate, got a base hit going opposite field, and it looks like he's safe on the throw to try to get him out, but 1 run is in for League City on the single. So it's a 5-2 ball game. League City, with Dupla's single going to right field, adds another one on the board. 7 hits now in the ball game here for the Texans. So some great opposite field hitting here by Dupla, helping his own effort, and it's Alec Lamar stepping to the plate. Curveball hitting the outside corner. Count goes to 0-1. So Dupla standing on second, got to feel good about what he did. Of course, coming in, got touched up for 2 runs in the last inning, but helped get one of them back with that single. Next pitch for a strike, and it's now 0-2. So Lamar now with 2 outs. Base hit could score 1, maybe 2 runs, and it's a 3-run pad here, 5-2, League City. Throw not in time, but a close play. So Campbell keeping it close at second with the spin move. Coming up next will be Greeley Gojos. That'll be against Las Vegas. That's the 7 o'clock game here from Denver. It's going to be a high chopper, going to be a tough play. Nelson makes it look easy, high throw, but nicely caught and brought in for the final out. But League City adds 1 in the top of the 5th. It's a 5-2 ball game. You're watching American Legion Baseball here from Denver. We'll be right back.
Play ball. Say. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560.
Play ball.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Snake. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Bottom half of the fifth inning, it's going to be Kiana Cobb to lead it off here for the Lobos. 5-2 ball game. League City, of course, answering back. Now with 7 hits in the ball game. So far, 3 errors by Rocky Mountain. Unusual to say that. And 1 error by League City for Rocky Mountain. 2 hits and 2 runs. Cobb, of course, one of the new bright stars here for the Lobos. Next pitch, and that's hit deep. Going to left field. Left fielder ranges fighting the sun just before the track and makes a catch for the first out. So a good play against a very tough sun and the location of the sun. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray, and Jeremy Waters bringing it to you. Region A Tournament Baseball here from Denver. Rocky Mountain needing to get some back, as they say. First pitch is fouled away. Count goes to 0-1. It's John Cathcart and Aaron Laux. 0-1 pitch, going to be a little bit high by Dupla. Count goes to 1-1 strike. Trying to go low, tease him with that slider, missing. Count goes to 2-1. So Rocky Mountain really one of those teams that can really come back in a hurry, really needing to, with really only 2.5 bats left, because we're going 7, really needing to get something going here. Dupla, of course, was greeted with a 2 spot in the last inning. Next pitch fouled away. Count still remains at 2-2. So Cathcart doing a good job of extending the count, as well as the rest of the team that we've seen. Of course, a very good job earlier. Waved at for a strike, and he strikes him out. So far in the ball game for Jake Campbell for Rocky Mountain, 82 pitches so far in the ball game. So it's going to be Aaron Laux with 2 outs. Hit down the right field line. This is going to be tough. That should be fair. He's going to go for 2. And they're going to hold him at a double. So Laux with a 2-out double here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Nelson, of course, ever dangerous. Got to feel good about this tournament is Cade. Of course, really picking it up at third, really become a Hoover vacuum in his ability to throw people out. Of course, yesterday did a good job coming in relief to get the final out. First pitch fouled away down the right field line. Count goes to 0-1. So Nelson, I am guessing, I don't have an official statistic on his size, got to be at least 6'3", and over 200 pounds could send one out of here. Dupla being careful, missing outside. Count evens at 1-1. Only down by 3 runs. Lobos at bat, 5-2 ball game. Missing high. Count goes to 2-1. So it's going to be Nelson, followed potentially by Ben Knauer, the first baseman. Understandably, Dupla being careful here. Hit down the first base line. Foul, and the count evens at 2-2. Slight breeze. Of course, game 2 starting approximately at 7. It's now 5:25 here Mountain Time in Denver. But a good one going here so far between these two teams. Very similar in the way that they play. Good fundamental baseball. Missing outside. Count goes to 3-2. As we mentioned, you can watch a rebroadcast of this as much as you like on Rad Sports. You can catch it on our American Legion Facebook site, our Rad site, as much as you'd like. So that's ball 4, and Nelson trots to first. So Knauer, one of those guys that really kind of is due, really has not really exploded in this tournament, was very hot in the State A tournament. First pitch swung on and missed for a strike, and it's 0-1. Knauer, really, you think about the 1-2 punch that you have between Nelson and Knauer in 3 and 4, and it's huge. Just missing. Count goes to 1-0. When I say just missing, meaning Knauer missing, hitting him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second. There's 2 outs. Inside little chin music. Count goes to 2-1. One thing that you will notice about any of these players, and we saw that earlier with one of League City's players, is they do not shake easily when the ball is inside or actually hits them too. Very good character to come back and get a base hit when the ball is close. So again, they do not shake easily for both of these teams. Of course, Knauer being one of those players who has a short memory. 2-1, 2 outs, 2 men on. Looking to threaten. Next pitch going to be low. Count goes to 3-1. So Dupla walking a little bit of a tightrope act for the second inning. Next pitch fouled away. Boy, he saw that one. Tried to turn on it. That was a letter high fastball. Count goes full at 3-2. There goes the runners. That's hit up the middle. That's a base hit. Bullock going to wave him in. 1 run will score. There's the throw to third. Will they get Nelson? Dropped by the third baseman. So a big single by Knauer, and it's a 5-3 ball game. 2 outs. So Fisher now with another opportunity, 2-out rally potential. The monkeys are out. The fans are waving. They're excited, understandably. 4 hits now in the afternoon here for Rocky Mountain. So it's going to be Fisher and potentially Pipo, the catcher. Dupla delivers fastball, fouled away. Count goes to 0-1. So you're seeing a dandy here this afternoon here from when this was actually expected between these two teams. 0-1 pitch. Hit to the shortstop. This should go the easy way, gets the force. But an important run here for the Lobos, only down by 2 after 5 complete. It is a 5-3 ball game. League City on top.
Play ball. Nice. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Welcome back to Denver Region 8 Tournament Baseball. It's Leo Lopez stepping to the plate for League City. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. Next pitch is hit. It's a high fly ball. Nelson and the shortstop. It's going to be Nelson that does the basket catch. Wow. And that's tough. That is a tough play in this high ceiling. In the big blue sky, as they say. I feel like we're doing Dodger baseball here. But there's one down. Brandon Allen stepping to the plate. First pitch is outside and in the turf. Hats off and the tip of the cap so far to Jake Campbell. Hit to the shortstop. Comes up firing, a little bit high. There's the tag, and they get him. What a great play. Ball was a little bit high on the throw by Laux, but a great play, an adjustment by Knauer to tag him out. So there's one out. Actually, check that, 2 outs. Jonathan McKay stepping to the plate. First pitch is waved at for a strike. And it's now 0-1. It looks like we have a bunch of little leaguers coming in here from Windsor. It's the Lightning coming in. We'll have to talk to some of the players. Looking bunt. Nelson trying to catch the pop-up. Count goes to 0-2. So there's 2 outs. Opportunity here for Campbell to go 1-2-3, and very important, down by 2 runs. Top of the 6th, of course, very important that they get this final out and, of course, get the bats rolling again. That's hit to left field. Left fielder racing back, going to go over the head, going to go to the wall. McKay racing to second. That may go 3. He's got a lot of speed. Roadrunner's making it. Really should follow after the mascot here at Metro, because McKay clearly is a Roadrunner. Actually, the same colors. You look at the mascot here on the field. It's the red and blue and white. So really kind of fits the mascot here is McKay with the triple. That was hit very well by McKay. And it's Joe Villarreal with an opportunity to get another run and answer right back. 5-3 ball game, 2 outs. League City looking to try to answer. That's hit to center field. Center field racing over, makes the catch for the final out. So a good inning by Campbell, but also a nice hit by Jonathan McKay. And after 5.5 the books, it is a 5-3 ball game. League City on top.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560. Rick's.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Nice. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Bottom half of the sixth inning, Pipo stepped up to the plate, got whacked. So he's now standing on first. So very important here now. So Jet Hoggett stepping to the plate. Of course, Hoggett also a very good contact hitter, trying to move Pipo over. First pitch swung on and missed for strike one. So Dupla now really starting to settle down, challenging the batters. So far in the ball game for Jake Campbell for Rocky Mountain, 91 pitches in the ball game. Next pitch fouled away. Count goes to 0-2. So Hoggett also a very good hitter, good contact hitter. Of course, can spray the ball, push it up the gaps. Of course, has power to send one over the fence as well. Can say that about a lot of Lobos here in this ball game. Respecting the arm, literally a Blankenship, is Pipo. Of course, a very good catcher. Almost went out of the ball game with some of that black material. Swung on and missed for strike three, and there's one down. But you can see if you are on one of these turfs, and maybe we'll try to get a shot of that, especially around home plate, there is a lot of that black material. It's very fine. And sometimes that bounces up and really can cause trouble for a catcher. First pitch going to be wide. Count goes to 1-0. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray, and of course Jeremy Waters bringing it to you. Rad Sports. Region 8 baseball. There's one out. Rocky Mountain with a man on first, looking to try to get something going. Down by 2 runs. Still plenty of time. In the ball game, 4 hits and 3 runs for Rocky Mountain, and it's 8 hits and 5 runs for League City. Next pitch. Couldn't quite frame it. You could see Blankenship trying to pull that one back in a little bit. And the count goes to 3-0. Inside corner by Dupla, painting the black. It's now 3-1. So for League City, very impressive ball game here, playing a very tough Rocky Mountain Lobos. Bouncing one, and it's ball 4. 2 men on and 1 out. So Keanu Cobb, the sophomore, stepping to the plate. Cobb playing right field this afternoon. Then it'll be the leadoff hitter in John Cathcart. It's fun really to watch some of the parents and their reactions as their kids. I know, being a parent of a baseball player, we tend to get a lot more nervous than the players on the field. 1 ball, no strike, 1 out, 2 men on. Dupla, again, walking a little bit of the tightrope here. Catching the inside corner, jamming him. Nice location on that pitch. Count evens at 1-1. Dupla set. There's the fastball hitting the outside corner. Count goes to 1-2. So really, you got to like what you're seeing here in Dupla as well. Going inside and outside with the fastball, windshield wiper, getting a couple of strikes. Bounce, the runners will advance. Nothing Blankenship can do about that. And you can see how active that turf is. It's literally like a super ball bouncing off of the turf, making it tough for catchers. So the count is 0-2, and very important out here for League City, or very important base hit potentially here for Rocky Mountain. 2-2 pitch on the way. Fouled away. You can see it bouncing off of home plate. So Keanu Cobb doing a good job of battling here. Got to watch out for Dupla. At times he will pull the string. Dupla going a little bit high, count goes full. Two men on, one out. Runners at second and third. Dupla set. Going inside, catches him looking and strikes him out for a very important out. So there's two down. So it's going to be John Cathcart stepping to the plate, the center fielder. Little discussion going on now with Steve Whittington. Going to talk to his pitcher. Not sure if they're going to bring somebody in relief. And clearly a discussion here. So we're going to take a short break while the discussion is going. You're watching Region 8 Baseball here from Denver.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
So we have a relief pitcher in Joe Villarreal stepping in and relieving Dupla. Two men on, but a big strikeout. First pitch delivered by Villarreal, and it's 0-1. So it's going to be John Cathcart to take on the new relief pitcher. Next pitch taken. Count goes to 1-1. So very important moments here in this ball game for both teams. We're in the bottom half of the sixth inning. In Denver, swung on and missed. First strike two, 1-2. So Villarreal coming in, you can see the freshness in his arm. Just blows him by and gets the final out. So that was a huge out and a smart move by Whittington to bring in his relief. And after 6 complete, leaving a couple of stranded, it is a 5-3 ball game, League City.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Welcome back to Denver. It's Region 8 baseball here. Of course, League City in the top half of the 7th inning. Poston leading it off, takes ball 2, and it's now 2 balls and no strikes. So very important inning here for Rocky Mountain to keep the lid on. Of course, so far it's been Jake Campbell all the way. Next pitch is hitting the outside corner, painting the black, and it's now 3-1. So Poston, of course, a very good performance on the mound for about 3 innings. Takes strike 2, and now it's a full count. We do have some baseball players here from Windsor. The Lightning is here, sitting here with me this afternoon. Going to be hit to the second baseman, comes up firing, gets the first out. So very important play here for Rocky Mountain to keep the lid on. Again, down only by 2 runs. It's a 5-3 ball game. Very good maneuver by Steve Whittington to bring in Villarreal, who just blazed it through, and to get the final out. So Blankenship, who is the catcher of record, another tough out, takes strike 1. So far in the ball game, 8 hits, 5 runs for League City. And for Rocky Mountain, it is 4 hits and 3 runs. Blankenship playing a little head game here with Campbell calling the timeout, trying to throw off the rhythm. Missing. Count goes to 1-2. So there's 1 out. Rocky Mountain trying to get out of this and get their opportunity in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Campbell going the whole way here for Rocky Mountain. Good performance. If you look at the scoring, so far it's 4 runs in the 1st inning, and then it went all the way to the 5th inning where League City got another run. There's Nelson firing across, making it look easy, and there's actually 2 down. So Nelson with a gun literally from 3rd, making some great plays here this afternoon. Really kind of putting on a clinic here for Rocky Mountain. So stepping to the plate, we'll get you a name. It's actually Shaver. Drew Shaver here for League City. Swung on and missed on that slider. Count goes to 0-1. One of the fun things about doing baseball, next pitch is hit to center field. Center fielder makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll continue that thought as far as some of the fun things here at the ballpark. 5-3 ball game, Lake City on top.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays. 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Bottom half of the seventh inning, it's going to be Aaron Laux to lead it off for the Lobos. Really, potentially, this could be the last bats, followed by Cade Nelson, and then Ben Knauer fouled away. So obviously a very important inning in at bat here for the Lobos. Only down by 2 runs. So far, the big difference in the game has been the number of hits in this ball game. Next pitch going to be a little bit low. Count goes to, we'll get the official here, looks like 1-2. So Villarreal coming in and blazing. Fouled away. Count still remains at 1-2 strikes. But a very important maneuver, if you will, by Steve Whittington in the last inning to bring in Villarreal, who just shut the lights down, literally. Curveball, and that's hit down the left field line. That's a base hit, so a big hit. Going to second is Aaron Laux. So Rocky Mountain in this ball game, maybe a little bit of drama here. Opening it up with a double. So it's going to be Cade Nelson and potentially Ben Knauer. So Nelson, we've already said this several times. I won't bore you to death. I mean, he's done so well here today. Going to be a tough out potentially. But one of the fun things that we get to do here when we come and do these ball games is talking to some of the people. And as I mentioned, we have some little leaguers here that we believe are going to be honored in the next game. And it's always a lot of fun to talk to those guys. And of course, we had a chance to talk to them and find out what their positions are and how they enjoy baseball. 2 balls, no strikes. Nelson looking clearly they're going to go fastball here. There it is. Right over the plate. Count goes to 2-1. So the thing that you think about when you have somebody like Villarreal who does have a lot of pace on the ball is getting your bat on the ball and letting the pitcher hit to the third baseman. What a nice stab. Gets the out, tried to get the force at second, but not in time. But a sharply hit ball and a great play by Dupla, who moved over to third and makes the recording of the first out on the catch. So Knauer now with one out, runner at second. Laux, of course, has a lot of speed. Villarreal delivers, swung on and missed for strike one. Mike Ray, Cameron Gibson, Warren Ray, and Jeremy Waters bringing it to you. Rad Sports. Region 8 baseball here from Denver. Next pitch fouled away. Count goes to 0-2. New Mexico was eliminated today. The Firebirds came back from Arizona, winning that one 19-2. Next pitch is popped up. Fly ball. Right fielder makes the catch for the second out. So quickly 2 down. So Garrett Fisher, who has swung a very good bat in this tournament, trying to extend this inning, down by 2 runs. So Villarreal doing a good job of getting the outs. There was the fly ball to right field, of course. But a good start by Laux with that double at second. Fastball fouled away. Racing over but out of play is the first baseman for League City. Good hustle. And it's 0-1. So realistically, you look at this, and if Rocky Mountain is not able to produce a run, taking a strike at the knees, and it's now 0-2, it's a double elimination tournament. So that doesn't mean just because you lose one ball game that you're out. You still have the potential to play in the final on Sunday. Missing low. Villarreal teasing him a little bit. So League City really excited about potentially walking away. You can hear the fans. Hit to the second baseman. That should be the final out, and that's it. So League City taking the victory here, a 5-3 victory over the Rocky Mountain Lobos. Totals for you, it's 8 hits and 5 runs for League City and 1 error. And for the Lobos, it's 5 hits and 3 runs and 3 errors. We'll see if we can try to get a quick interview here. You're watching American Legion Baseball here from Denver. We're going to take a short break and see if we can get an interview with some of the players from League City.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of Northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
Established in 1979, Rick's Furniture has been providing quality new and used furniture with no pushy salespeople. Customers travel from all over northern Colorado and Wyoming to Rick's Furniture, who offers top-of-the-line service, prices, and a variety of furniture. Call them today at 970-352-5560. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and close on Sundays, 970-352-5560. Rick's Furniture.
Some things just never change. Crazy work weeks, hectic schedules, and hometown traditions.
We love our customers at Hayes Market.
Hayes Market, a Johnstown tradition since the 1950s, where you can count on the freshest produce, meats, baked goods, and food selection. With great customer service. Hayes Market, proud sponsors of the Roosevelt Rough Riders. Open every day of the week from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. 970-587-5496. That's 970-587-5496.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone.
At Milliken Animal Clinic, our purpose is to serve the residents of northern Colorado by providing exceptional, affordable veterinary care for their furry family members. Our clients will always be treated with respect, dignity, and compassion as if they were our own. It is our desire to make lasting relationships with our clients and to be there for our patients through every stage of life. Plus reasonably priced pet food and supplies. Milliken Animal Clinic, affordable veterinary care. Call 970-518-1252.
Play ball. Safe. High fly ball into right field. She is gone. Play ball.
Welcome back to Denver. Of course, this is Region 8 baseball, and we want to say hello to all the folks we can all wave here to League City. Of course, a great victory over a very tough team in the Rocky Mountain Lobos out of Fort Collins, and we have our coach here standing by and a couple of players we want to talk to. And Coach, again, forgive me, go ahead and tell me your name and how long you've been with League City.
It's Ronnie Oliver. I've been doing this for about 32 years now.
Wow, great victory here for your team. Obviously, coming back, I like the way that you brought pitchers in to start off with. Your starting pitcher was outstanding in Garrett Poston. Man, he was lights out today.
Yeah, he was. I mean, we've got a plan together, and so far, you know, the plan's working, and guys are stepping up doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it really showed. And again, I mentioned you guys and described you guys as a spirited team. I mean, you have a lot of camaraderie there. I'm hoping we get some voodoo donuts to you guys and really make it good for these guys. And I'm going to ask them about that in a moment. But what were you very pleased about what you saw today in the performance of your players?
Just the energy that we came out with to start with. You know, we're working on keeping that energy for 7 innings, not just one. But, you know, these guys in the last couple of weeks have really come together as a team, and you know, they're fighting for each other. And, you know, one thing you can say about us Texas boys, we're going to give you a fight, you know.
That's for sure. We saw that, of course, in the last couple of years, last year when you guys were here. And, of course, you went a little bit deeper into the semis and had really a great tournament. So this year you want to take it a step further. Of course, that's the goal here.
Yep. That's what we're going, but play it one game at a time and, you know, stay with the plan. As long as they execute the plan, we're going to be fine.
And what you're seeing as far as the competition, what do you think it will take for your team to win this tournament? You have the talent, but what do you think it's going to take to do individually for the team to go to the big show?
Keep doing what we're doing on the mound and getting our hitting a little bit better than what we're doing, especially situational hitting.
Well, I'll tell you what, 8 hits in the ball game, especially that 4 spot that you guys put up in the first inning, that was huge. And I thought you actually looked like Rocky Mountain coming out, because that's the way they usually start, putting up a lot of runs and a lot of hits. But you look like Rocky Mountain in your own way. And I described you guys as similar teams, and you guys were outstanding today. So
Yeah.
speaking of good pitchers, of course, Villarreal, who came in, did an outstanding job, and of course Poston. Let's go ahead and hand off to the next player. Congratulations, Coach. We look forward to maybe interviewing you again.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead and hand it off. All right, sir. Go ahead and introduce who you are. And you're Mr. Dupra, right? Did I?
Yeah, Dupla.
Dupla. Thank you. Yeah. What was it like? You can hold it a little closer to you.
Yeah.
What was it like coming in relief after a great performance that we saw with Poston? Pretty tough as far as facing the Lobos.
Yeah, I know. Some really can't top that. It was pretty good. Coming in, four runs off the first inning, played strong. Struggled a little bit pitching, but came back hitting. So
I'll tell you what, you've got a very scrappy team there. I like the way you guys were fielding today. Of course, you came in and did a terrific job on the mound. And then, of course, Villarreal, who we'll talk to here in a moment. What are you most proud of in this ball game?
definitely the hitting. We're coming together as hitting. We struggled a little bit in the past, but now we're coming back, hitting the ball way better than we have. So
How do you like Denver?
it's cool. It's a little dry. My hands are cracking. So,
Are they?
Yeah.
How about as far as the elevation? Have you felt anything, or you're good?
No, not really. It's just chest a little. Breathing's a little different, I guess.
Yeah. But you guys are young and strong. So.
Yeah, we got it.
Did we ever get a voodoo donut for you guys? I'm
No,
curious.
we haven't.
You know, I had like two buckets here. We missed you guys, and I was saving them for you. Yeah.
He said we couldn't get them yesterday. He was like, get on the bus, and we can't get
Oh,
them.
we'll make sure you guys get some
Yes,
before
sir.
you get out of here. But any thoughts that once we let you go here in a moment, any thoughts that you will remember going back to League City after this tournament?
Not looking forward to going back. Just keep on playing. Maybe travel to the next spot. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, we're hoping that we see you guys go to the World Series. That would be fantastic for you
Yes,
guys
sir.
to experience Shelby.
So,
Well, a pleasure always talking to you guys. It's always fun talking to the players. Of course, your coach is
sir.
always a lot of fun. You got a great coach there.
yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to hand off one more here to Mr. Villarreal. And I got to say, sir, I really like your fastball. We'll start off there.
Thank you.
Yeah, now, obviously you guys are all thinking, what year are you done with high school? Are you heading to college? What's your plan?
Yeah, I'm heading into college.
Okay, great. Awesome. Now, are you playing at another college already? Have you got one lined up?
Yeah, I'm committed right now to Wharton Junior College.
I'm glad you said
Yeah.
the college instead of just saying you're committed.
Yeah.
That sounds like you're being committed to like an insane asylum. So good deal. Okay. So excited about coming in. You blazed them out here.
Yeah.
You came in.
Thank you.
Especially that big strikeout was huge.
Yes, sir.
When it looked like they were going to break it open a little bit there.
Yes, sir.
So now coming into Denver, what do you like about the city so far?
All the apartments are really nice, and all the tall buildings. And Cherry Creek's a beautiful city. I like riding through it. It was very fun so far. So
Did you get a chance to, after the ball game yesterday, get a chance to tour around a little bit?
yeah, we actually went to the mall and ate at a place. It was very nice, actually.
Very cool. Now, as far as your hitting attack, I mean, 8 hits is huge, and this is not an easy team that you beat.
Yes, sir.
Rocky Mountain has a very good pitching. You saw it. And obviously, other than the first inning, really, Jake Campbell did a good job of trying to keep that lid on you guys. What do you think it will take to move beyond and win this tournament?
Timely hits and good defense and good pitching, obviously. But those timely hits are huge. With the ones where you could scratch a run, you got 2 outs, you need a base hit there, runner on second and third, get a base hit, score 2 runs. It's huge.
And you know what's good about you guys is that you answer back. Like when Rocky Mountain scored, you guys
Yes, sir.
came right back, answered with big plays in the field, obviously, with the bats as well.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
congratulations. I got to shake your hand. I don't
Thank
care
you.
which one. And I look forward to maybe interviewing
Yeah.
you again.
Hope so.
All right.
Thank
That's
you.
Mr. Villa. I call you Mr. Villarreal.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
all right?
cool.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
So, again, congratulations, League City, on a big tournament. And we will be bringing, hopefully, you guys tomorrow. I don't know what time they're scheduling you, but I'm hoping it's one of the later games. And, well, it is. Great. So, go to Rad Sports. We'd love to see you again, and if you want us to say something about the players, some dope or some fun things about them, send it my way and just send me an email through radioactive247sports.com, and we'll get some stuff, some good information, of course, I'm kidding, on the air about some of your great players. So that's going to do it here from the first game, the 4 o'clock game. We'll be back for the second game, which is Greeley Gojos. That's going to be another great game against Las Vegas. So we're going to call it an evening here for the moment. We'll be back here in 1 hour.